disguise. All we're really looking for is somewhere safe and warm, the shelter of each other in the storm. Maybe one day we can turn and face our fears. Maybe one day we can reach out through the tears. After all, it's really not that far to where hope can be found. Maybe one day we can turn this world around. Who can trace the path of time? Not you or me. The twisting road we call our lives. We cannot see the hunger and the longing every one of us knows inside could be the bridge between us if we try. Maybe one day we can turn and face our fears. Maybe one day we can reach out through the tears. After all, it's really not that far to where hope can be found. Maybe one day we can turn this world.
He stole her away. A husband walks for his beautiful wife, who he stood by like a pillar as the world fell apart around him. A family walks for their dad, whose pain they so desperately wish they could take away, if only for one day. A woman walks for her best friend, who refuses to give up. She promises to fight as long as she has to, so that no one has to fear losing their best friend. The promise of a full life, that is what brings us together, so that our albums and scrapbooks can keep collecting happiness and joy, milestones and victories, so that our dreams and ambitions are not tethered or shackled, but can soar as high as we can imagine. We are here, united, ready to meet the challenge ahead. We are here for those who cannot be with us today, but will forever be in our hearts. We are here for those courageous individuals standing with us today while still fighting breast cancer. And we are here for each other, a bold community fighting for the cures, fighting for our futures, because we all share the same belief that everyone deserves a lifetime. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Cherie Phillips, National Spokesperson for the Susan G. Komen 3-Day and the host of your opening ceremony. I am so incredibly honored to be part of this extraordinary family, and it's a big family. There are more than 40,000 of you in all 14 3-day cities this year, and your names are inscribed on this wall behind me. Each name is part of the collective Komen family. Mothers and daughters, husbands, wives, and partners, sisters, neighbors, aunts, and friends, all united by one cause. I am happy to join you here today as a survivor and as a past walker. I know the excitement, the optimism, and even the jitters going through you now. Please turn your attention to the center stage, where the names of our loved ones rise up to remind us of their brave spirits. I ask you to meet the sad silence in your hearts with a defiant call. Call out the names of your heroes. Give them a voice. Bring them fully into the present, into this moment, filling our journey ahead with their grace and beauty. Thank you. This morning is filled not only with memories, but with an unwavering hope for the future. Now, please welcome the living, breathing proof of our greatest hopes. 8 survivors who represent the hundreds of survivors here this morning and the millions more nationwide. These 8 women are here today, strong, powerful, and caring, empowered by the belief that breast cancer will not beat them. Filled with love, they encircle those we've lost. Filled with hope, they look out towards you today. Filled with healing, they reach out to those who are going through what so many have survived and yet others continue to battle. They stand as proof that we can overcome breast cancer, that the future holds a brighter road, an ever-growing circle of survivors, a world in which our cries of optimism will turn to shouts of victory. We can do this. This is a battle we will win.
on, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Come on, you nice, sweet, energetic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Come on. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Oh man, you cute, I don't need no makeup. Original cute body, you a make man man up. Oh man, you cute, I don't need no makeup. Original cute body, you a make man man up. Eyeliner, when your face a make man man up. Nose powder, when your face a make man man up. Lucky eyebrow, when your face a make man man up. Get the lipstick, when your face a make man man up. Oh man, you nice broad face and you nice hip. Big man flip and bust up them lip. Oh man, you nice and energetic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a big title. Oh man, you nice broad face and you nice hip. Big man flip and bust up them lip. Oh man, you nice and energetic. On the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Woman, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
My room staring at the wall, wondering about the meaning of it all. Why is it this thing called life has got me going crazy, yeah. So I open up your word and let it speak to me. The purpose and the plan that you've designed is clear to see. And I believe I'm gonna live for today. I'm gonna follow in your way. I'm gonna let my little light shine like there's no tomorrow, yeah. I won't worry about the past. I know my future is intact. So I'll choose to live my life one way. I'm gonna live it for the day. Not to worry about what lies ahead, so I am gonna focus on today instead. Making every moment count and counting every single blessing.